And it's highly regarded by a lot of people as being one of the best as far as its formula, and it really does what it says it's going to do. And with these two things, you can really achieve a fuller mane. Hey guys, welcome back. I want to say what's up to all the subbies, and I want to say what's up to all the newbies. And you know who you are. Maybe you're just popping in for the first time, and I really appreciate it. But I want you to do one thing. I want both of y'all, newbies and subs, come on in, have a seat. We just gonna chit chat just for a little bit, okay? So today we are going to talk about how to thicken up your mane. Thicken up your mane and let you roar and be the lioness that you are. With that being said, we're going to talk about fine hair. Fine hair. Now, some of us are born with it, and some of us have found that our hair has gotten more fine through the years, okay? Some would say thinner. Now, I want to be careful with the two terms, fine hair and thin hair, okay? These two terms are somewhat thrown about interchangeably. So fine hair, we're actually talking about the diameter of the strand, okay? Some people have thick hair where the diameter of the strand is wider or more robust, and fine hair, which means it's more narrow. The actual strand is more narrow. And usually when we talk about thin hair, we talk about the numbers of hair on your head. So you can have thinning hair, which means that there is hair loss involved, or the loss of number of strands, okay? But those two terms, they've been bandied about, and I just wanted to make that little distinction. But right now we're going to talk about fine hair, okay? Just to make sure that we're not messing nothing up. So as far as fine hair is concerned, okay, there are ways that we can make our hair look fuller and thicker. I know a lot of people complain about having fine hair and how they have to be careful with certain things and certain products, which is true. And there are ways that we can make our hair look thicker and fuller, okay? So I'm just going to go over a few ways to help us reclaim, okay, our thick crown, or at least the appearance of. And some of these things you may already be doing or may be familiar with, but for those trying to add a little boost to their do, this one's for you. Okay, so one of the things that we can do, one of the things we can do is, of course, we have to be careful with the products that we use, okay? We don't want anything, those with fine hair, you don't want anything that's going to weigh your hair down. You don't want anything that's going to wear your hair down, whether you're fine or thick, okay? But especially for those with more narrow strands, okay? We want to make sure that the products that we use are not heavy in oils, heavy in grease, and do not sort of shellac our hair to kingdom come. And you know when you style your hair and it looks flat, something in that line of your regimen is working against you. And with that being said, number 2 on my list, thickening shampoos, okay, and conditioners can really help boost strands. So a lot of this, it begins with the foundation. You don't want anything that's going to be heavy as far as your shampoos as well as the conditioners. So with that being said, thickening shampoos and volumizing shampoos may be your best friend as far as combating the look of thin hair. Now with thickening and volumizing shampoos, they pretty much they can both really help. Thickening shampoos do just that. They use ingredients such as collagens and proteins to actually plump up your strands, thus making them look thicker. Volumizing shampoos, they usually deal with the scalp, making sure that the scalp is clean, and as well as the roots, okay? Lifting up those roots and making those look really robust, and therefore making your hair overall look fuller and more volumized, hence the name Volumizing Shampoo. But it's supposed to make it look more voluminous. Also with volumizing shampoos, they have less ingredients. They usually keep the ingredients to a bare minimum, and therefore they do not weigh down your hair because there's less involved as far as the formula. So with these two things, again, these two key types of products, thickening shampoos and conditioners, as well as volumizing conditioners and shampoos, these two things can really help to combat the look of thin hair. And there are quite a few out there that are really good. Theory, they do make a thickening shampoo and conditioner. You know that I'm rah sis boom bow for Theory. We already know that I'm totally here for Theory. That is my zhuzh. Okay. So with that being said, Theory does have one. Just want to put that out there. Also, another good one is by Kerastase. Kerastase is a more upper echelon, line of products, but they have a lot of good products. A lot of people love their products. And Kerastase, amongst their lineup, they do have a well-lauded thickening shampoo. And I believe it's called Densifique. So it's Kerastase's Densifique. And it's highly regarded by a lot of people as being one of the best thickening shampoos, okay, as far as its formula, and it really does what it says it's going to do. So there are products out there that can really help you as far as the shampoos and conditioners, which will really help boost those strands. Now that's just to name a few, and you guys let me know, if you want me to go further and maybe do a whole video on thickening shampoos, thickening versus volumizing, but how the two can work together to really give you the mane that you deserve, the mane that you want, okay? But you guys let me know. But those are just a few, okay? Those are just a few. So going down our list, also the right haircut. The right haircut and style can really add volumes to your mane. It really can. Now, there are like two basic cuts or two basic approaches to cuts. There's the blunt cut and there's the layered cut, okay? Now, blunt cut is just that. You're just going to have, it basically shows off the length of your hair, okay? So a blunt cut is just that. It's straight down and it's blunt across. And that's going to, like I said, it's going to show off basically the length of your hair. But for those who have thinner strands, what would be best is a layered cut. A layered cut really focuses or highlights the density. It gives you density and it gives you the appearance of thicker hair because of the way that it's cut, and the strands are sort of stacked, if that makes any sense, as opposed to everything laying the same way. It's sort of stacked on top, okay, the way that it's cut. And therefore, it gives your hair a thicker look, a fuller look. So again, the haircut can be very important as well as the hairstyle. Curls can add a lot of zhuzh to your hair, okay? So curls as well, that gives you a lot of body. It can really give you a lot of body along with the right cut. And the curls, giving a little zhuzh and a little fancifulness, if you will, to your hair can really pump up the volume. And even on top of that, even color, you add a little bit of color as far as a darker hue, that can also give the impression of thicker hair. Now, with that being said, we want to be careful with the chemicals, especially if we're relaxed. Natural girls, they got a little more runway with that, and they can sort of do that and add that to their whole list. But those of us who are already dealing with chemicals in our hair, we really want to be careful with that and not add too much to that with regard to our hair. But a rinse, like a dark rinse, which is not a permanent solution as far as color, and other ways that we can color our hair, which it's not going to be chemically damaging or damaging to our hair. That's another thing to consider. But the two top ones, as far as I'm concerned, are your hairstyle and the haircut. It can do wonders. It can do wonders. Again, between the two, a layered cut, okay, and the way that it's cut, it makes your hair look more stacked and therefore fuller, and gives some plump up to your do. So that's another thing to consider. Of course, we do have the quick remedy of clip-ins and weaves. Okay, now with the weaves, we want to be careful because with thinner hair, there's more prone to breakage. I know there's I've never worn a weave, but I know there's different ways to weave. And a lot of it deals with the braiding and the tucking under and the pinning and then, sewing. And just want to be careful because, again, those with more narrow strands, it could be more prone to breakage. So we want to be careful with that, but there's also clip-ins. That's a pretty good alternative, and it's just like what it says. You just clip it in your hair. Well, match the hair. You want to, well, maybe not. Maybe you want a little color. That's okay. If you have black hair and you want red stripes, that's okay. That's your call. But the whole thing is that you can add volume to your hair via clip-ins. I do have a video where I did just that. I fooled around or played around with a couple of clip-ins, and they are a fun choice. It's a good alternative. And again, it's not as invasive as the weave, not as intensive as getting a weave. And you basically clip in and go. Clip in and go. Nothing could be easier. Again, you just want to be careful as far as clipping in your hair, making sure it's not too tight. You don't want anything pulling on your strands. But it's another 1, 2, 3 easy peasy way of addressing thin hair. So, also on my list, I gotta get you with the diet. We gotta make sure that we're eating the right things. Okay, now I already did a couple of videos on that where I talked about vitamins and I talked about certain minerals that are very important as far as the health of our hair and as far as the growth of our hair. Okay, so with that being said, we have to make sure that our diet, whatever we're taking in, is going to show on the outside. So with that being said, and for anybody who is late to class and did not catch that one, we went over fatty acids that are very good, omega-3, okay? And we went over certain vitamins such as A, C, and E that are very good for our hair, and as well as protein. So not only are we supposed to be putting some on our hair, it's not only topical, but also we're supposed to be eating it, okay? And that way it shows up in our skin, our hair, our nails, across the board. Proteins are very important to your overall health, which includes your hair. So I had to put that on the list, okay? So that's definitely on the list. We have to be mindful of what we're eating because all of it connects. All of it connects. And as far as the eating and the diet, we have to also make sure that our hair is clean. We have to stay on a schedule as far as shampooing and cleaning our hair. Dirty hair will definitely weigh your hair down and give it a limp appearance. It just will. So even with some of the shampoos that I named, we have to make sure that we're using them. You need to stick to a schedule as far as keeping your hair clean. Clean hair automatically looks fuller and thicker because it doesn't have all the dirt, all the grime, all the sebum, which are the natural oils that collect on your scalp, which is a good thing. But we want to make sure that there's not an overload of all of these things and thus weigh our hair down and making it look limp, lifeless, and laid down. Okay, we want some zhuzh to our hair, and part of that is keeping a healthy regimen as far as shampooing our hair, conditioning it, and not using heavy conditioners because you really don't need it. Your hair, it has other needs other than just a whole bunch of junk laying on it, okay? So with that being said, shampooing and conditioning it on a regular basis will also help not only the health of your hair, but also the volume and help your hair to stay and look a lot thicker and fuller than what it may actually be. So those are just some of the things that we can do as far as mitigating the look of thin hair, okay? And basically fine-tuning our fine hair to look a lot lot thicker, okay, a lot more voluminous. These are just some of the things. You know, back in the day, they used to back tease your hair, okay, or they used to back tease their hair, or it's called just tease it, back comb or tease it, which basically means that you basically comb against the way that your hair is going, which is very damaging. I hope nobody's doing that nowadays. I think that was back in the 70s and 80s. Please, we need to put that one away. Anyway, but that's what they used to do back in the day. Then they used to do a whole lot of hairspray and let it stick up, and we don't have to do that anymore. We have other tools that we can rely on to help plump our strands. Honey, there are so many things out there. There is no reason to be dismayed over that. We have stuff that we can do to help plump it up. So with that being said, from the rooter to the tutor, we're going to take care of ourselves and make sure that we're doing the right things to get the results that we want. Because we got things to do for this year. You know that I am talking about the best hair life. Whether you're thick or you're thin, we are going to have the hair that we want because we are all about that best hair life. And guess what? It's time for you to claim your mane. So with the right haircut, layered versus blunt, you know what I'm saying? All of these little things, they can really zhuzh up the presentation of your hair. And it's out there. It's out there and it's yours to claim. It's time for you to claim your mane. Be a lion, honey, and claim your mane. So I just wanted to come in here really quickly and just give you a couple of tidbits, things that were on my list. Maybe you have a couple of tidbits that you'd like to share down below. And if you do, please do not hesitate. Share and share away. Because you know I read everything. You know that, right? I read everything. So please share with the class, and share some more. So with that being said, that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out, okay? I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, you guys let me know if you want me to do a whole video on thickening or, volumizing shampoos, because, I'd be more than happy to do that. But until then, we got other stuff on the list, and I'm going to be chit-chatting about. So you got to come back for that. Why wouldn't you? I don't know. Somebody tell me, please. I don't know why you wouldn't. I have no idea, because it's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. All right.